Okay, guys, so let's go over the answers to these three problems. And again, I had a couple questions come through the chat. So I know that there was still a little bit of confusion. So I'm going to try and do this by doing no think process. All right, so I'm going to kind of write this down because, like you guys, I don't like to think too much. So here's kind of the steps that I'm going to do. Okay. And again, I'm assuming I recognize that this does not flow off the paper. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom in on this, and I'm gonna kind of go through what I do without even reading anything. If it doesn't flow, I am gonna look for the two big numbers. Okay, so right now, as I go through this, I see 40 children. That's kind of a total, and I see the big number is 8350. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Is look for the big numbers. Now, if I do that, so step one, just look for the totals. Most people say totals. Look for totals. That helped a lot of people out. Stop thinking and just look for the big numbers. Now, remember, those numbers are the ones that go at the end. Now, I usually put the money up top, by the way. It doesn't matter, just so you know. I just get used to that. And the other number down below. It doesn't matter. Okay, now, second thing is, and I really didn't talk about this, is don't forget there's still two variables. So most people peek at the last sentence, and again, I'm going to highlight it. Again, I'm not thinking. I'm just telling you. The last sentence kind of tells you what you got going on. I got hot dogs and bags of popcorn. So I'm going to use H and P. So I know I'm going to use H and P. Okay, that's a given. So, I'm just going to write it down. Here's my H, here's my P. Okay, so real quick, I look for totals, make sure I got some variables going on. And the next step, number 2, is just money with money. So after writing all that stuff, I'm just looking for things that have money. I got hot dogs, there's $2.25. I got popcorn, $1.75. So I know that the money goes with the money. So got 2.25 for the hot dogs and 1.75 for the popcorn. That's it. Step 3, I think it's called the naked equation because these letters don't have anything with them. I'm just messing around, just trying to come up with something silly, but basically that's your 3 steps. It's always going to be that. Done. That's my setup. And I don't have to write anything else. I know I'm going to crisscross and all that stuff, but that's the setup. So just take a look. 3 steps. Look for the totals. Those got the equal signs. I'll put the equal sign there. Money goes with money, then the naked equation. That's it. Okay? Hopefully that helps out. Let's kind of go through those 3 steps for the next 2. That was your answer for number 3, by the way. Okay? So real fast. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, number 4. Again, I'm just going to do it real fast. Look for the totals, and I'll highlight them for you guys. As you guys are kind of reading, hopefully you kind of see, all right, what's the big numbers? Definitely $937.50. Money. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that's it. It's a wrap. Okay, so I'll go back to my pencil, and this is it. So I know equal sign. Oops, sorry about that, you guys. Let me get that back to black. So I know an equal sign is 321, and I got an equal sign 937.50. Now I didn't even read the question, by the way. You guys understand that? I don't even care. And then it says we're talking about tickets here, so I'm like, all right, what kind of tickets? So adult tickets, student tickets. Those are my 2 letters. So I do need to find out what I'm talking about here, right? So adult and student. Okay. So again, I got my 2 totals. Money goes with money. So here we go. Adult tickets are $350. Student tickets are $250. By the way, the Regents test love ticket problems. Not sure what that's all about. Okay, so here we go. Make sure the money goes with the money. Now in this case, I put the money went down low, so who cares? So I got $3.50 for adult tickets plus $2.50 for student tickets. I don't like using S's because it looks like a 5, but that's it. Again, as long as I got the money going with the money, I know the other one's going to be naked, so I'm going with A plus S equals 321. And again, I would crisscross and all that stuff, but that's the setup. So again, think about it. First, look for the totals. Next, money goes with money. And third, the naked equation. That's it. 3 steps. I didn't even read this question, by the way. I have no idea what it said. I just know that's my setup. All right? So again, try not to think, try not to read. Don't tell anybody I told you that, but that's how you get through math. All right? Here we go. Again, I know it doesn't flow, doesn't have enough numbers for me. So let's take a look at the totals. And again, I'm going to highlight for you guys, make sure you see what I'm looking at. So I go through all this. I got dimes, nickels, worth 330. Whoa, there's hardly any numbers. Right? So I got 42 coins, and the whole thing is worth 330. So that's my 2 totals. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's right, but it is. Okay, so equal sign, $3.30. There's my money problem. And the other one is just 42 coins altogether. There's no money involved in that, just the total number of coins. Now, this is where you're like, well, wait a second, there's supposed to be money with money. Now, a lot of you guys figure this out. Dimes are worth 10, nickels are worth 5. So the way this is supposed to be written is 10 cents for every dime plus 5 cents for every nickel. And then, of course, you got the bottom. D plus N is the naked one, money with money. Now, that's what everybody thinks is the answer, but it's not. Because we're talking about dollars and cents, when you talk about cents, dime is not 10, but 0.10. And nickels is not 5, not even 0.5, but actually on the cash register, 0.05. So that is the actual answer. For those of you guys who put 10D and 5N, I hear you. Really good. This is a bullcrap question, but once you've seen it, now you go, oh yeah, now I get it. Okay? All right, so again, don't think, don't read too much. Find the 2 totals, put them at the end. Find the money that goes with the money, and the other one's the naked equation. That's your setups. I know you guys know how to crisscross and stuff like that. Okay? All right, so let's go to the next page. Show you guys what's going on. All right, so on the next page is one of those worksheets that we found from, I can't remember which one it is, but it's got like a bunch of problems that we've seen on Regents level things. So I'm going to kind of go through like a couple of them with you guys, and then we're going to try to set everyone up, okay? So I'm going to jump down to the ones they like the best, which is 14. I told you they love ticket problems. Okay, and then we'll do a number problem, a money problem also. That seems to be the ones they like. All right, so here we go. If you take a peek, I know this doesn't flow well, so I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to look for the big numbers. 548 looks like a big number. 2,881 looks like a big number. You guys notice I'm not even reading. Now, I should kind of know what's going on, but it looks like tickets, so adults, child tickets. All right, I get it. Let's go back and do our thing without reading and thinking, right? So I know the 2 numbers are 548 and 2881. That's got the money. Make sure you put the cash sign. So from here, remember, totals first, then comes money with money. 650, they're talking about adult tickets. 350 looks like we're talking about kids tickets. So as long as I put my money with my money, I'm good to go. So I'm going to go $6.50 adults plus 350 for the children equals 2881. The other one always has a naked equation. And that's that. Again, I will crisscross the visible one, with the 650 up here. And all that stuff, but we don't care. Right now, we're just going to do setup. So that's it. That's my setup. We'll talk about, we'll finish it up next week. Okay? All right, so let's get back there. And let's just do one more with the money, because I know you guys are getting this now. Zoom it in. Okay. Here we go. Highlighter. Let me get that on. Looking for, again, definitely doesn't flow. So I know I'm going to look for totals, and this is the easy one, right? Okay, so here we go. once we have those totals established, then it's just quick equal signs. So equal sign, $3.30. Again, that's my money. 42 coins altogether. Looks like the same one. Very similar. Dimes and nickels. It might be the same one, guys. Sorry about that. We've been using all kinds of questions. But again, let's just go through it. Money with money. So I got dimes and nickels. Don't forget nickels is 0.05. I think this is the exact same question, so it's all good. Okay. Now, warning, because you guys are going to get new questions. If you see the word quarter, right? You know that's 0.25. And if you see penny, remember it's not 1, 0.01. Okay, so if you get other questions like this, don't forget that's what they're looking for. Okay? All right, let me reset so you guys can see all this. So what we're going to have you do is set these up. We're not going to do any math. So this will actually go pretty quick. It stinks because you guys got to zoom in. You don't have the paper right in front of you. And I do realize that. So what we're going to do, and I'm going to circle them just to make sure you can see them on the thing. But you're looking at, oops, sorry guys. Let's try 12, 13, 15. So 3 problems, just the setups. All right, I'm going to kind of pause here. You guys can hit pause and do those. There's another page. It's not a lot, I promise. And that's this, in which case, again, coin problems. So let's make sure we're doing 17 and 18. And again, I'm going to let you guys pause here and take care of that. We are only talking about the setups. So when you put these on a piece of paper, just make sure you give the numbers with them. Setups only. Okay? Again, don't forget. Find those big total numbers. Those go on the equal signs. Right, there's step 1. 2, just put the money with the money. Come up with your own variables. So I'm just going to come up with the letters here. Hey, you know what's going on. Kids, adult tickets, nickels, dimes, all that stuff. And then 3 is the last one, which is the naked equation. Always goes the other one. It's really 3 steps. You don't have to read at all. I got away with doing these word problems when I was your age without reading a thing. Just knowing this process. Okay? All right, good luck.